Bof, otro capitulito en el que me voy a quedar pillado porque creo que estoy con un soft block. Pero bueno, soft o self, no sé cómo se dice. Nunca supe cómo se dijo, güey. Vamos a ver, voy a poner esto bien, Gucci. Nice. Porque donde estoy un poco puteado. Uy, 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 cómo se escucha eso de fuerte. Donde estoy un poco puteado. No tengo raciones y no puedo hacer nada. Me tengo que tanquearme balas. Vamos a ver. Tengo que ir con la fama, en teoría. Lo que sí. Vale. Había un método que usa los speedrunners que desartan esto, tío. Haciendo bugs de clipeo. Pero no me veo haciéndolo, ¿eh? Voy a escuchar esto 20 millones de veces. 20 millones de veces voy a morir. Cago en la puta. Todo esto me lo sé.
Too late, Snake. Now die.
Muero. Muertísimo. Tiene mucha vida, tío. Tiene mucha vida para la poca que yo tengo, tío. Me tendrían que dar alguna ración, loco. Me tendrían que dar algo, tío. Algo que me sete un poco, tío. Si es que no paro de morir. Mira, es que no tengo nada de vida, tío. El puto helicóptero, tío. Vamos a ver si no vuelvo atrás y me hago el helicóptero otra vez, tío, pero... no es que me da más pereza. ¿Eh? Si no cojo la llamada, ¿qué
Too late,
pasa, tío?
Snake. Now die.
Me mata. He durado nada en esta, ¿eh? Es que...
Snake, are you okay? Snake? Snake?
Vamos a ver, quiero probar una cosa. Voy a tener que reiniciar puto helicóptero, tío. Esa ración que me da en nota es brutalmente necesaria. Es que la gente llega aquí con 3, 4 raciones, tío. Yo voy con 0. Mira. La gente a vida llena y 3 o 4. 3 o 4. Tan mal no estoy jugando, tío. Apenas. No, es que me estén reventando, tío. Yo creo que ese es el modo, tío. Que lo tengo más difícil que lo que se suele pasar a la gente. Entonces me dan menos raciones, tío. Telita.
Snake.
Me encanta la cara que pone aquí otra.
Too late, Snake. Now die.
Que los controles para disparar son muy complicados, tío. Mira. Es imposible disparar fácil, tío. Se que ha parado un muñeco porque se da la vuelta muy grande, tío. Mi pregunta es, ¿qué hará más daño? Sí, la fama tiene que ir mejor, tío. ¿Me funcionará una granada, tío? En plan, cuando esté en el suelo, tirarla. Moriré. Es que este tío es que no sé qué hacer, tío. Me los quiero pasar sin tener que volver atrás, la verdad. Cago en la puta. No sé qué hacer.
Snake. Too late, Snake. Now die.
Muertísimo. Muero yo también. Con la granada muero yo. A ver, voy a probar. ¿Tengo granada? Es que no tengo granada tampoco que cieguen, tío. No tengo nada. Me tengo que reiniciar, tío. No, reiniciar. Dale para atrás. Cago en la puta, tío. Y a puños, tío. Es que es muy complicado si no es a puños, tío.
Snake. Too late, Snake. Now die.
Me dan los otros. No, no, no recargues, hijo de puta. Se ha puesto a recargarlo. Me lo puedo hacer. Me lo puedo hacer, tío. Pues va que es muy complicado. Fácilmente me voy a llevar una hora aquí. Pero es que me suda el nabo, me lo tengo que pasar sí o sí, tío.
Snake. Too late, Snake. Now die.
No, 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 no me deja ahí, cabrón. Te dan 3 balas y te matan, tío. Y tú le das a ellos 200 y no se mueren. Estoy lleno de balas, tío. No puedo llevar más balas de las famas. Me lo puedo hacer, ¿eh? Lo que pasa es que necesito paciencia. Pero se puede. Yo voy a guardar aquí, no puedo guardar aquí, tío.
What is it, Snake? Snake, don't give.
Snake. Too late, Snake. Now die.
¡Hostia! Que me creía que yo era otro. Jaja. Yo de un tiro me quitan una barbaridad, ¿eh? No, lo que eso no vale para nada. A lo mejor con la Socon voy mejor, fíjate. Pues va a tardar mucho menos en recargar. Y cuando quiera pegar un tiro, pego un tiro, pum, ya está. Empieza a spamear un poco, pero yo creo que me va a ir mejor con la Zocon, tío. Puede ser que haga hasta más daño.
Huh?
Snake.
Too late, Snake. Now die!
Me da el otro. Hijo de puta, hijo de puta. Bueno, quería probar la pistola, tío, antes de morir. Tengo que ir a puño. Solo puños. Luego... Deja de llorar. Con esto me vale. Tengo que ir a puños. Porque no tengo nada más, ¿no? Poder tirar cuando las notas están en el suelo. Una cegadora me vendría del carajo.
Huh?
Uy.
Too late, Snake. Now die!
Oye, ese hijo de puta como me ha dado, tío. ¡No! ¡Hijo de puta! ¡Qué falso! Ha disparado súper rápido de repente, tío.
What happened? Snake!
La clave es que nada más entrando me den, tío. Para poder aguantar un disparito. Pero me lo hago así fácil. Hijo de puta, tío. ¡Ah! ¡Qué un dios!
Huh?
Snake.
Too late, Snake. Now die!
Hijo de puta, tío. Hijo de puta. Me han dado, tío. Me han dado... Nada, tengo que ir a por los que están a mi lado cercano, al que están en el lado de lejos, tío. Mínimo un tiro me llevo nada más empezar, tío, siempre. Me falta un tiro menos de vida, tío.
Snake! Too late, Snake! Now die!
Falsísimo. Falsísimo esos choques, falsísimos, falsísimos. Vamos a ver. Es esta del helicóptero. Empieza el helicóptero de nuevo y fuera. Vale, esta... Aquí tengo más
Snake,
vida, ¿eh?
the elevator's working.
You fixed it?
No, that's the weird thing. It just moved by itself. It's headed your way now.
Vale, aquí
Is
tengo
that
más vida, ¿eh?
so?
Aquí tengo más vida. Bastante más. ¿Qué hice yo por el camino para perder vida, tío? Ah, ya sé dónde pierdo vida. Vale. ¿Qué pasa? Que aquí... Yo creo que con esto me va a salir bien. Vale, voy a probar aquí la shaft. Hostia, no. Hijo de puta. Yo aquí he visto a un speedrunner que le da la chorreta. No me tanques. A ver. Ay, señor. Joder. Nada, tío. Estoy cagándola. Es que me falta una shaft, tío, también. Es que me falta de todo, tío. Que no me deja usar Nikita siquiera. Vale. Eso ya me vale muchísimo. Puede ser que esa vida es la que me haga que me lo pase. Y aquí hay una ración que yo antes no tenía. Vamos a ver. Puede ser que este sea el momento de que me lo pase. Bueno. Hombre, Meryl está un poco muerta para llamar.
What can I do for you?
Puede ser que esto sea la clave. A ver. De todos modos voy a hacer una cosa. A ver si esto me guarda. Un poco de progreso por aquí. Si se ha reaparecido eso, reaparecerá eso. No creo, no, tío. Es que si eso es así es una setada. Espérate. Como eso sea así, ya está. Me lo he pasado. Sí. Pues ya está. Pues eso, ¿qué hago? No es hacer trampas, es aprovechar el juego. Vale, pues hago esto hasta de las raciones a tope y reinicio. En plan, guardo. Ya está. No, 4 raciones tengo que ir de sobra. Voy a guardar ahora.
What is it, Snake? Snake. You call.
Ahora tengo que ir del carajo, tío. Llego a saber esto y lo hago antes, tío. En plan, yo sabía que se reiniciaba, que no sabía que había ahí una ración, tío. Y que le podía meter un bazocazo. Pensaba que le tenía que meter un granadazo, no un
Snake,
bazocazo.
there's...
Te acabo de con se le olvidan las cosas importantes,
Too late,
cabroncete.
Snake. Now
Media
die.
hora, Yo me los estoy tanqueando, pero... ¿hola? ¿Cómo ha funcionado? ¿Cómo ha funcionado? 306Q. Menos mal que lo dejé allá. Y esto no se me hubiese ocurrido. Vamos a ver. Vamos a ver. Vale, se hace nivel 6. Otra ración. Más munición. Ah, vale, no. Jeje. No sé por qué pensaba por ahí había. Vale. Bueno, voy a guardar.
What is it, Snake?
funcionó, ¿eh? Fuerza bruta. Ah, que tengo shaft. No me he dado cuenta. Sniper Wolf, ¿no? Ahí estamos. Que esa es la marsalatita. Llevo la mitad del juego, tío.
Snake, are you okay?
Otacon, were there any other stealth prototypes?
No, there were only 5.
So, this isn't stealth camouflage then.
What are you talking about?
También tengo
Someone's
francaz y
aiming at
estás tan
me in the middle
tranquilo,
of
tío.
this blizzard.
It's her!
Wolf? Sniper Wolf?
Yes, it's her. It's definitely her.
Otacon, you sound like you're happy.
No, I'm not.
So then what is it?
Snake, please don't kill her.
Are you insane?
Please. She's a good person. You'd know that if you talked to her.
Listen to me, kid. She's a merciless killer.
I can see you perfectly from here.
¿Cómo se ha metido ahí, tío?
I told you, I'd never quit the hunt. Now you're mine.
Wolf, no, you can't.
Don't get between a wolf and its prey.
You're pretty good if you can hit me in this storm.
You see, women naturally make better soldiers.
Wolf, don't do this.
Snake, I'm near. Can't you sense me near you?
It's a mistake for a sniper to reveal her location.
Is
A
that
ver.
right?
Ahora no se metía a escuchar.
Well, I'm
Mira,
going
lo
to
que-
send you a love letter, my dear.
Sí,
Do you know what that is?
qué molesto.
It's a bullet straight from my gun to your heart.
Please, Wolf. Snake, no!
Quiet! Don't get in our way.
Now I'm gonna pay you back for Meryl.
You men are so weak. You can never finish what you start.
Vamos a ver. ¿Desde dónde coño me ha dado? No puedo hacer nada. Eso es muy injusto, ¿eh? Esto es muy injusto. ¿Y yo, hola? ¿A dónde estoy mirando? ¿Dónde coño está esta? ¿Allí? No sé dónde está, tío. Si es que no sé ni dónde está. Vamos a ir por la izquierda. Se mueve ultra lento, tío. Se mueve ultra lento, tío. Farcísimo, mira dónde está mirando. Mira dónde está mirando Snake, dándole la espalda. Hija de puta. La he visto ahí, va para el otro lado, ¿no? Sí, se está moviendo. Para acá. ¿No? Me mata. La verdad es que es bastante injusta esta pelea, ahora mismo. Está a la derecha, tío. Ahí. Y no que me mate ya una puta vez. Me tomo por culo. Empiezo de nuevo. Me va a matar ya. Ya estoy muerto. Estoy muertísimo. Muerto. No sé ni dónde está. ¿Dónde está? La muy zorra. Me mató. Vaya tela. Bastante injusto, ¿eh? El movimiento de Franco. No está, tío. A la derecha de todo. ¿Dónde está, tío? Ya me ha dado. He visto el láser, pero no la veo. ¿Dónde está la muy puta, tío? Necesito localizarla, tío. Ah, vale, que se ha vuelto para atrás. ¿Cómo? No lo sabe ni ella. Hija de puta, se sube arriba, tío. Eso ha sido bastante falso. 2 tiros en un segundo, ¿eh? A la derecha. No. Tío, ¿dónde se ha metido? Qué hija de puta, tío. Si es que hay dificultad en verla. En cuanto intento andar, iré, me da toda. ¿Ves? Estoy aquí agachado. Mátame, mátame, si es que no tengo balas. Mátame, venga. Me quedo sin balas, tío. No puedes disparar porque tienes la tía ahí y como siempre, das un tiro y ya no le puedes dar más. Ya está, tío. Perfecto me parece, la verdad. Parece perfectísimo. Lo injusto de esta pelea me parece perfecto, vamos. Cago en la puta, tío.
Snake,
Porque es obvio y tiene que estar a la derecha. No sé por qué os vais, digo, cada vez aparecerá en un sitio extraño, pero no. Siempre está a la derecha. Las peleas contra los bosses en este juego en concreto son de injustas. Ya me va a dar. No me ha dado tiempo todavía ni a meterla en mira. Me ha dado y no me ha dado tiempo a meterla en mira. Mira, es que no gira, tío. ¡Y ya se ha ido! Va a salir por la izquierda. Vaya, chuparla. Vaya, chuparla. Ahora no va a estar ahí, ¿no? ¿Verdad? Ahora no. Ya he perdido el rastro. Allá arriba no creo que esté. Hija de puta. Último que me queda, ¿eh? Está a mi derecha. Me ha dado otra vez seguida. Dos veces seguía, ¿eh? Dos instantáneas. Gazal ya. ¡Vamos! Chuparla también. Otra menos. Vamos la vida ahí, hombre. Otra menos. Hija de puta.
I waited for this moment. I am a sniper. Waiting is my job.
Venga, hombre.
Never
Cómeme
mind.
rabo. Todo
Constantly
picado, ¿sabes? Yo. Injustísimo, tío. Me he pasado con la dificultad, tío, en ponerlo en difícil. No lo he puesto en extremo, lo he puesto en normal, que normal en teoría es difícil.
I am long shot.
Entiendo. Pues si está muy fácil, normal y difícil y extremo, entiendo que normal es como difícil.
Please,
Pero vaya, de normal tiene poco.
just finish me quick.
Eso dicen todas.
I am a Kurd. I have always dreamed of a peaceful place like this.
A Kurd. So that's why you're called Wolf.
I was born on the battlefield. Raised on the battlefield. Gunfire, sirens, and screams. They were my lullabies. Hunted like dogs, day after day. Driven from our ragged shelters. That was my life. Each morning I'd wake up and find a few more of my family or friends dead beside me. I'd stare at the morning sun and pray to make it through the day. The governments of the world turned a blind eye to our misery. But
Ahora voy a
then
mirar, tío, las dificultades por curiosidad.
he appeared. My hero,
¿Boss? Bueno, Big Boss.
Saladin.
Saladin. No sé quién
He
es
took me
Saladin.
away from all that.
Saladin. You mean Big Boss?
¿Eh?
I became a sniper,
Vale, sí, es Big Boss. Lo he clavado. Soy
hidden,
un crack.
watching everything through a rifle's scope. Now I could see war, not from inside, but from the outside, as an observer. I watched the brutality, the stupidity of mankind through the scope of my rifle. I joined this group of revolutionaries to take my revenge on the world. But I have shamed myself and my people. I am no longer the wolf I
Porque
was
todos
born to
cuando
be.
mueren tienen que dar un
In
charlón,
the
tío.
name of
Muérete ya, hombre.
vengeance, I sold my body and my soul.
Enciende la
Now
lucecita.
I am nothing more than a dog.
Wolves are noble animals. They're not like dogs. In Yupik, the word for wolf is Keglanek, and the Aleuts revere them as honorable cousins. They call mercenaries like us dogs of war. It's true. We're all for sale at some price or another. But you're different. Untamed. Solitary. You're no dog. You're a wolf.
Porque le tienes que
Who are
consolar que
you?
se mueran allá.
Are you Saladin?
Wolf. You spared Meryl's life.
She was never my real target. I don't kill for sport.
Rest easy. You'll die as the proud wolf you are.
I finally understand. I wasn't waiting to kill people. I was waiting for someone to kill me.
Sabía que iba a decir eso, tío.
Man
Ay,
like you.
Kojima, qué predecible.
You're a hero. Please, set me free.
Why? Why? I loved you.
El Otacon también, de verdad. Tremendo subnormal en todos los juegos, tío.
What is it?
My gun. Give it to me.
Súper
She's
parece un
part
juego.
of me.
Demasiado bien, la verdad, está eso.
Everyone's here now. Okay, hero. Set me free.
Goodbye.
Gacho, pala.
Snake, you said that love could bloom on the battlefield. But I couldn't save her. What are you doing?
Returning it to its owner. I don't need a handkerchief.
Why?
No, que va.
I don't have any more tears to shed. I'm going to the underground base. We're out of time.
I know.
You'll have to protect yourself now. Don't trust anyone.
Yeah.
If I can't stop Metal Gear, this whole place will probably be bombed to hell.
Yeah.
We might not meet again.
I'll hang on to my codec. I want to keep helping.
You can leave anytime. Get a head start. A head start on your new life.
Gabe también está a otro lado. Crook.
Snake!
Snake.
What was she fighting for? What am I fighting for? What are you fighting for?
Nothing.
If we make it through this, I'll tell you.
Okay. I'll be searching too.
Ay, mira cómo se la queda, tío. Joder. Recordaba que había material, no tanto. Hijo de puta, es que son cabrones, tío. Son bien cabrones. Son muy cabrones. Vale, hay una ración, es importante. Es lo que más necesito en esta vida. Comida. Vale. Aquí tiene que haber algo. Raro. Me acaba de dar otra caja. Que puedo usar aquí, ¿no? Parece ser. Niquita. Todo de Niquita, ¿no? Vale. ¿Dónde vas ahí, cabrón? Alza. Vale, tengo que bajar por ahí. Un interruptor, obviamente. Ajá, ahí tiene que ser. Ahora se acerca. Vale, tengo que esperar porque me ve. ¿Cómo se supone que bajo? ¿Cómo se supone que tengo que hacer las cosas, tío? ¿Cómo bajo? Ay. Vamos a ver, tío. ¿Cómo coño es esto? Vale. Sé que es por ahí, lo que pasa que... Soy un puto paquete. hecho. ¿Eso qué movimiento hace? Llegas allí. ¿Y ahora qué? ¿Dónde se supone que tengo que pasar? Vale, me va a tirar para atrás. ¿Qué? ¿Puedo pasar, tío? Me estoy quedando muy rayado, tío.
In time.
Safe. Ahora vuelve para atrás. Que no me deja, tío. No me deja pasar, Está complicado, tío. Por ahí no va a ser. Tengo cuerda y nada, ¿no? Para saltar. Vamos, también te digo que por ahí puede saltar perfectamente Snake. ¿Supone que eso te lo puedes cargar? Pregunto. Llegado a mí mismo, tío. Justamente eso es normal. Agora se entendo. Había de cargárselo, tío. Joder. No me esperaba eso en un juego tan viejo, es que te diga. Hostia puta. Claro, y ahora se puede usar esto, ¿no? Pero no quiero usarlo. Vale. lo que veo es que es una ración. No se podrá abrir seguramente. Por ahí es por donde me tendré que meter. Vale. Me hace empezar las escaleras otra vez, ¿verdad? Ay, no, este juego es tremendo. Vamos a ver. ¿Sabes qué te digo? Mátame. Qué falsísimo, tío. Ni quita cómo me ha dado a mí. Vamos. Me ha parecido tan falso todo, tío. Sinceramente. Me lo he cargado, ¿no? Sí. Buah, modo speedrunner ya, ¿eh? Me parece todo tan surrealista, tío, como... Todo tan sin sentido. En fin. Esto no me dejaba cogerlo. Vale, pero de abajo sí. Es básicamente una puta ración, tampoco es que sea nada del otro mundo. Y por la otra ración ni me la juego. Cojo esto y me voy. Pero aquí no puedo, ¿no? Vale. ¿Y por aquí qué hay? Body armor. Es lo que creo que es. Es un... Ah, yo recordaba que por aquí había algo, pero no sabía que era eso. Es básicamente aquí, ¿eh? Para que me hagan menos daño, vaya. Hubiese estado bastante bien para la pelea de antes, ¿no crees? No sé. Oh, no. Nada. 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 Ahora voy, chico, un momento. Relaje usted la raja. Joder. Me dan muchas cosillas, estoy petado de otras, de las que me dan. Bueno, ya está, no me deis ración, hijos de puta. Le he dado a la misma tecla que le había dado estando ahí. Ahora funciona antes, ¿no? Cositas. ¿Dónde vas? ¿Flipado de la vida? ¿En serio? Vamos a ver. Bien falso eso, ¿eh? No desaparece también. Le he dado, le he dado. Uno se ha caído, ¿eh? De uno directamente perdió lo que me iba a dar, creo. Y si hacía así con mi suerte, era una ración. ¿Eh? Me voy a alejar porque eso va a ser un impacto para mí. Se creen que soy nuevo, tío. Tremendo día de lluvia. ¿Eso qué ha sido? ¡Que hay minas! Ah. Me ponen ahí una ración, serán hijos de puta. Lo que no entiendo es por qué de pie te mata, te mata. Te hace daño, te detecta y agachado no. Vamos, una ración que me iba a tomar igualmente. Bueno. Ay. Es el momento en que ahora eso es Resident Evil y los halcones, esto, lo que coño sea, me ataca también. Venga, hazlo. Hazlo. Ah, mira, te lo pone por encima, vale, vale, buen detalle. No me había dado cuenta, tío. Me he dado cuenta ahora que lo había visto como raro. Mira.
Snake, I've got something to tell you about Naomi Hunter.
What about her?
Is this conversation secure?
Don't worry, the monitor's off.
Okay.
What's up?
I was in the FBI too, you know.
I didn't know that. What's your point?
Dr. Hunter's story about her background, about her grandfather being an assistant secretary to Hoover in the FBI,
Yeah?
and then going undercover to investigate the mafia in New York.
Yeah, what about it?
It was all a big lie.
What did you say?
It was really bothering me. Why would she lie about it?
She lied.
She might be a spy.
Ridiculous.
Come on, even a high school student could see past it. The head of the FBI at that time, Edgar Hoover, he was a well-known racist. Didn't Naomi say that her father was Japanese?
Yeah?
Well, back then, there wasn't a single Asian investigator. Also, in the 1950s, the undercover mafia sting operations hadn't even started yet. They first started in 1960, in Chicago, not New York.
But
You better check it out. The chief and the president mysteriously dying, and that ninja. Too many strange things are
¿Qué es la
happening.
tía la que la está
are
formando
you
todo?
saying that Naomi might be behind it? I don't know. Either that, or she's working with the terrorists.
Could it be?
If I find out anything, I'll call.
I'll
In the
call you later.
meantime, be
Claro que no lo
careful.
haya dicho así. Venga. Que la tía es una perra. Loco. Tu mujer es una perra. Loco. Joder, espérate que me va a pedir copyright por esto. Así que paro. Tal y como está la cosa, que subió cosas, que el puto Portal, un tan Lation no sé qué, no sé cuánto, que subió el vídeo de la canción de Still Alive de Portal, pidiéndome en YouTube los derechos de autor, ¿no? De vídeo, que no están ni monetizados, obviamente porque no me ven ni su puta madre. Y pidiéndome los derechos de autor. ¿Te quieres ir, máquina? Porque están en un de esos tan congelados los halcones. Esos no son incentivos, son fríos. Solo empugnado, vamos, que me da igual. Me cierran en YouTube si quieren, vamos. ¿Te imaginas? Que por si un gameplay de un juego. Fíjate, no es porque me vaya a monetizar, es que me da igual el dinero. No iba a ganar nada.
Welcome, Cossack.
¿Qué coño?
This is the end of the road for you. Right,
¿Qué
my friends?
coño? ¿Qué
Listen,
coño?
they agree. Ravens aren't scavengers like most people think. They're simply returning to the natural world, that which is no longer needed. Sometimes they even attack wounded foxes.
You were the one in the M1 tank? Must have been a tight fit for a big boy like you.
Este se la hace de duro, pero siempre va con cosas muy chetas, ¿no?
Was no true
Tanque,
battle.
eso. Como que no es justo. Ahora pelean sido
The
justa
Ravens and
dentro de lo
I
que cabe.
were testing to see what kind of man you were.
Pero esto.
The judgment is decided. The Ravens say you are a true warrior.
Am I hallucinating? I can't move.
The Raven has put the mark of death upon you. Blood from the east flows within your veins. Ah, your ancestors too were raised on the barren plains of Mongolia. Inuit and Japanese are cousins to each other. We share many ancestors, you and
I don't have any crows in my family tree.
You jest, but indeed ravens and snakes are not the best of friends. Nevertheless, you will make a worthy adversary. You live in Alaska too. You know of the World Eskimo Indian
¿Qué
Olympics.
sigo yo? Este tío sin
Yeah,
camiseta,
I know
a
it.
pecho
Must
descubierto.
be a real threat in the muck duck eating contest.
En Alaska.
Yes, you are right. But there is another event that I excel at. It is called the ear pull. It is an event where two opponents pull each other's ears while enduring the harsh cold. It tests spiritual as well as physical strength.
You want to pull each other's ears?
The form is different, but the spirit is the same. Rejoice, Snake! Ours will be a glorious battle.
This isn't glorious. It's just plain killing. Violence isn't a sport.
Well, we'll see if there is iron in your words.
Vale, a este tío le venía muy bien. Vale, aquí no lo había encontrado, obviamente. Los C4, ¿no? ¿Por qué no vienen, etcétera? Ah, estoy probando, obviamente, voy a morir, pero... Vale, pues no es mala idea, Niquito. Ah, este no lo ha dado. Se la madre. Me la dio solo. Hostia, hostia, qué falso, ¿no? No me deja levantarme. Oye, chico, te pasas, ¿eh? Oye, chico. Me da. Me va a matar. Hola. ¿Dónde coño está este hombre? Ahora ya pregunta seria. Bastante falso el foco que me está haciendo. Bastante falso este focus, Bastante falso. Bastante falso. Bastante falso. Bastante falso. Hostia, que me va a matar. Me mató, me mató, me mató. Hijo de puta, qué falso, loco. Ay, señor. De verdad. Pocas veces he visto algo tan falso como eso, tío. Hostia puta. Madre del amor hermoso, qué falso. No. serio? ¿Aquí lo bugueas? ¿Así? Mira, no me da. ¿Soy speedrunner? ¿Hola? ¡Vaya God! ¡Vaya God! Hostia, modo speedrunner que te cagan.
Just as
Hostia,
Thor said,
¿cómo lo he podido focusear?
my existence,
Focusear.
which is no longer needed
Focusear.
in this world.
Madre del amor hermoso. ¿Cómo ha comido polla?
But my body will not remain in this place. My spirit and my flesh will become one with the ravens. In that way, I will return to Mother Earth who
Otra
bore
salita.
me. Snake! I
Snake.
will be watching you. Understand? Snake, take this security card.
Eso no lo entiendo.
It will open that door.
Me has matado. No quiero que llegues a donde yo estoy defendiendo. Por eso te quería matar. Pero me has matado. Toma la tarjeta.
You and the boss. You are from another world. A world that I do not wish to know. Go and do battle with him. I will be watching from above. First, I'll give you a hint. The man who you saw die before your eyes.
What is it?
Me explica por qué eso.
That was not the DARPA chief.
Ah, ¿en serio?
It was Decoy Octopus, a member of Foxhound. He was a master of disguise.
Ah, se hizo el muerto.
He copied his subjects down to the blood. So he drained the chief's blood and took it into himself. But he wasn't able to deceive the Angel of Death.
The Angel of Death.
¿Te ha metido árbol de sangre el otro para así parecerte o lo estoy soñando?
But why go to so much trouble? Why impersonate the chief?
That is the end of my hint. You must solve the rest of the riddle yourself. Snake, in the natural world, there's no such thing as boundless
¿Lo estoy
slaughter.
comiendo vivo?
There's always an end to it. But you are different.
What are you trying to say?
The path you walk on has no end. Each step you take is paved with the corpses of your enemies. Their souls will haunt you forever. You shall have no peace. Hear me, Snake. My spirit will be watching you.
¿Más vida? No, me ha puesto otra vez a tope y fuera.
Snake, it's me.
Master.
It's about Naomi. Turn your monitor off.
What about Naomi? Colonel, is Naomi there?
No, she's away. She's taking a short nap. So what is this about Naomi?
Okay, maybe we'd better let the Colonel hear this too.
Yeah. Go on, Master.
Well, basically, Dr. Naomi Hunter is not Dr. Naomi Hunter at all.
Oh,
What?
I thought her story of her background sounded kind of fishy, so I checked it
¿ahora
out.
es cuando mataba al resto, coronel? ¿O lo estoy
There is an
flipando?
actual Dr. Naomi Hunter, or I should say, there was one. But she's not the woman we know. The real Naomi Hunter disappeared somewhere in the Middle East. Our Naomi must have somehow obtained her identification papers.
So then who is she really?
She must be some kind of spy.
A spy?
¿Spy?
Yes. Maybe
¿Nani?
she's been sent to sabotage this operation.
Are you saying she's with the terrorists?
I don't want to believe it either, but she is working for Foxhound.
So you think she had a part in the uprising?
Or she could be working with some different group altogether.
Different group? It couldn't be.
Foxa.
Place her under arrest.
What?
She's betrayed us. She needs to be arrested and interrogated to find out who she's
Con el
with.
Big Boss
If
estaban.
she's one of their spies, then we're in big trouble. What
Que
do you
ya
mean?
que sigue vivo, obviamente.
Nothing.
Big Boss
Have you
nunca
let her
muere.
in on some kind of vital secret or something? Does this have anything to do with the mysterious deaths of the DARPA chief and the Arms Tech president?
I have no idea.
Hombre, ya te ha dicho que el DARPA Shift no
We
era el
cannot
DARPA.
allow her to participate any further in this mission.
Wait a minute. Without her, we can't complete this mission.
I knew it. You're hiding something.
Give me some time. I'll try to get it out of her.
Hurry then. We've got to figure out who she is and what she's doing here.
I understand. Snake, give me some time.
I don't have any time left for you.
Por aquí había cositas, ¿no? Quizá por ahí te podías meter. Vale. No sabía ni que estabas aquí, la verdad. Bueno, nivel 7. Vámonos. Yo bastante cansado de las torretas, ¿eh? Hostia, estoy full de raciones. Oh my god. Ni he mirado, tío. Que den por culo. Oh shit. Pues entonces estoy más cerca del final de lo que creo, ¿no? Sí, estoy viendo en Metal Gear. Vale, aquí abajo había cosas, ¿no? En el agua. Vale, pero el agua estaba corrompida y me hacía pupita, ¿no? Vale. Una ración. Vale. Pues eso es que es Tommy Vercetti, no puede nada el hijo de puta. Vale, voy a usar el Stinger, que no la voy a usar ya pena. ¿Te puedes subir? Gracias. Vale. Por aquí no está mal las cosas, chico. Me va a hacer subir y cuando suba ya va a aparecer aquí, ¿no? ¿Verdad? Me va a hacer subir. Ya está, pues subo. Subo y introduzco. Aquí es donde se metían las tarjetas ya, ¿no, tío?
Snake, it's me.
Snake,
What's wrong?
it's me
Did you find a
again.
good place to hide?
¿Cómo era la canción, tío? No me
Thanks to
acuerdo
the
de eso.
stealth gear. It looks like they finished getting Metal Gear ready.
How do you know that?
I overheard them talking. Where are you now?
Right in front of Metal Gear, but it's strange.
What is?
There's nobody here. No guards, nobody patrolling. It's too quiet.
Maybe because they're all ready.
No.
They said they even input the PAL codes.
What should I do?
All we can do is use the override system that President Baker told you about.
But I've only got
Me van a
one of
poner
the
un
3
timer ahora.
keys, and besides that, like Ocelot said, there's some trick to using the keys.
Leave it to me.
You got some kind of plan?
Well, I'm in the computer room right now. I'm trying to access Baker's private files.
Baker's
Ah, es verdad que
files.
aparte de
Don't
ingeniero
you
es
need a password?
hacker.
Of course, but there are ways.
Are you a hacker?
Yep, that describes me pretty well.
Does it look like you can get in?
I don't know yet. I'll give it a try.
I'm counting on you.
Dios, la que está cayendo, loco. Madre mía. Y mi padre me acaba de decir que se va. Salgo.
Snake, it's
Diluvio.
me again.
Joder.
How's it going?
Not bad. I just got past his 3rd security level. He was a pretty careful guy.
Do you think you'll break in soon?
I never met a system I couldn't bust into.
Okay, keep trying.
Esto es una puerta. Vale, voy a entrar en esa. Esto es una puerta, creo. Ah, pues no. Joder, parece una puta puerta, tío. Un pilar, en teoría. Shaft. Me están dando muchas cosas. Mind detector. Esto es real life. Que no es por este lado, ¿no? Ah, vale, que me puedo subir en Metal Gear. Joder. Hostia. Mira, Ocelot y Liquid Snake. Y no me están viendo. Pepillo.
Snake, I did it.
You got past security?
Bingo.
Bingo,
Great.
bango.
So what do you got?
I accessed the
Big
confidential
bash
Metal
bomb.
Gear file.
No,
So
bicho,
what
bash,
about the
boss.
PAL override system that Baker talked about?
I haven't found it yet.
That's what I need to know.
But
Quién sabe,
Snake,
sabe.
I found something else.
Más o menos.
What?
No me lo invento.
The secret behind the new nuclear weapon. Just as I thought, the nuclear warhead is designed to be fired from the railgun like a projectile. It doesn't use fuel, so it isn't considered a missile. That way it can get around all sorts of international treaties.
Pretty sneaky.
Sneaky
Yes,
Beaky.
but effective. And that's not even the scariest thing about this weapon.
Oh, I can't wait to hear this.
It's a stealth weapon.
You mean it won't show up on radar?
Yeah. The truth is, they've been working on a stealth missile since the late 70s.
Why weren't they able to develop one until now?
Because of the missile rocket propulsion system, it would be picked up by enemy satellites.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
But unlike a missile, the railgun doesn't burn any propellant, so it can't be detected by any current ballistic missile detection systems.
An invisible nuclear warhead.
Totally impossible to intercept. And on top of that, it's got a surface-piercing warhead designed to penetrate hardened underground bases.
We learned that lesson in the Gulf War.
This thing could mean the end of the world.
It's the ultimate weapon.
Hombre, la verdad es que es
From a
perfecta.
political point of view, it avoids the problem of nuclear reduction and nuclear inspections. Colonel, is this true? Are you listening?
I'm listening.
If word of this got out, it could delay the signing of the START 3 treaty and cause a huge international
No, algo.
incident.
Yeah, it would be nasty. The United States would be denounced by the UN. It could even bring the president down.
Did you know this, Colonel?
I'm sorry.
You've changed, Colonel.
I won't make any excuses.
Snake, listen to me. This new nuclear weapon, it's never actually been tested, only simulated.
You mean they ran a computer model?
Yeah, that's why they were conducting this exercise. They needed to get actual experimental data to back up the simulation.
What were the results of the exercise?
It looks like it went better than they hoped for, but I can't find the data anywhere on this network. You'd think the data as important as that would be carefully recorded.
It was. President Baker gave me an optical disc with all of the test data.
What? Do you still have it?
No, Ocelot took it from me.
The terrorists have replaced the dummy warhead with a real warhead. Once they input the detonation codes, they should be ready to launch.
So you think they can do it?
Well, the dummy warhead was designed to be identical to the real thing, so I think so.
Did you find out how to override it yet?
Not yet. It must be in a separate file. Right now I'm looking through all of Baker's personal files.
We're counting on you.
Vale. Pero me da que el radar solo funciona cuando no te hace falta a ti. Joder.
Snake, did you find it? No. I
Tío,
haven't
es muy
found out
rápido.
about the override system yet, but I found Baker's ulterior motive.
He's just looking to get rich, isn't he?
Armstech is in much worse financial trouble than I thought.
I know they lost their bid to make the next generation fighter jet. That plus the reduction in SDI spending.
It looks like there was even some talk of a hostile takeover.
Everything was riding on this project, I guess.
And it looks like we were paying a lot of bribe money to the DARPA chief.
Bribe money, huh?
Yeah, and Baker was a big proponent of the nuclear deterrent theory.
I see. So anyway, what about the override?
Just give me a little bit longer.
Joder, me han quitado bastante vida, los hijos de puta. Déjame, anda.
Okay, I've entered the PAL codes and disengaged the safety
La
device.
gente está
We
ciega.
can launch
Se
anytime.
puede echar delante de la puerta y yo,
There's
hostia,
still
los
no
he visto, me voy a
response
esconder.
from
Y lo otro no lo ve. Ni la cámara.
It looks like we'll have to show them that we mean business.
Should I set it for Cherniton, Russia?
No, there's been a change. The new target is Lopnor, China.
¿Lo puedo?
Why, boss?
I'm sure neither you nor Mr. Golukovich would really like to see a nuclear bomb dropped on your motherland, right?
Liquid. But why? There's nothing there.
Wrong. It's a nuclear test site.
A nuclear test site?
If we nuke a major population center, the game's over. But a nuclear explosion at a test site can still be concealed from the public. Meanwhile, Washington will be worried about the retaliatory strike from China.
That'll probably mean top-secret talks between both countries' leaders.
Of course. And in the process, the President will be forced to divulge the existence of a new and highly destabilizing nuclear weapon to the Chinese. What do you think that will do to the US's reputation? Or the President's?
And with the CTBT, that means that China and India... I see.
Yes. When the other countries hear about this new weapon, they'll all want to contact us.
No es tan fácil como pegarle aquí un tiro a
Washington
cada uno en
won't
la
be
cabeza.
very happy when we start selling their own system to the highest bidders. Yes, the President will break. He will give in to our demands.
Big Boss's DNA and $1 billion.
$1 billion. That money will be used to cure our genome soldiers as well. I'm also including the Fox dye vaccine in our demands.
Fox dye. It killed Octopus and the Armstech president. So it's true that it affects older people first. Mantis might not have been affected because he wore a mask.
Wolf wasn't infected either. Perhaps due to those tranquilizers she always took.
Something to do with the adrenaline level in the blood. Or maybe it's just because this fox dye was still experimental and they haven't worked out all the bugs yet.
In any case, have you heard from your friend, Colonel Sergei Golukovich, at the Spetsnaz?
He still has doubts about the ability of Metal Gear. He said we can talk after Metal Gear's test launch is successful.
He's a very prudent man.
There's nothing to worry about. The Colonel wants Metal Gear and a new nuclear weapon so bad he can taste it. If Russia wants to regain its position as a military superpower, they need to reinforce their nuclear arsenal. They need a nuclear weapon that can't be intercepted. Metal Gear will allow them to gain first strike capability over the rest of the world.
Their regular army is in shambles, and they think they can restore their country's military power with nuclear weapons? Golukovich, he's no warrior. He's a politician.
But he's the one who gave us the Hind and most of our other heavy firepower.
He's got over 1,000 soldiers under his command. If we join forces, we could put up quite a resistance here. Since Mantis died, the Genome Soldiers' brainwashing has started to wear off. I'm worried about the men's morale. An alliance with the Russians would boost that as well.
What are you saying?
We're not going anywhere. We're going to dig in here.
We could still escape.
We've got the most powerful weapon ever made, and we're about to ally with Golukovich's forces.
Are you going to fight the whole world?
And what's wrong with that? We can launch a nuclear warhead at any target on this planet. A nuclear warhead invisible to radar. And on top of that, this base is full of spare nuclear warheads. Once we get the DNA and the money, the world will be ours!
What about your promise to Colonel Golukovich?
I have no interest in the revival of Mother Russia.
You're not thinking of reviving Big Boss's dream.
From today, call this place Outer Heaven.
Big Boss's dream.
But boss, you're not worried about the PAL being overridden. If the code is entered again, it'll be deactivated.
No need to worry. The DARPA chief and the ArmsTech president are both dead.
Does Snake know how the override system works?
You interrogated him, don't you know?
He didn't have any keys on him.
Good. Then no one can stop Metal Gear now.
By the way, what should we do with
Me
that
han visto,
woman?
¿no? Me están viendo, vaya.
Want me to kill her?
Let her live. She's Campbell's niece, and Snake cares for her. We'll keep her as our ace in the hole.
Meryl, she's alive.
Snake, I found Baker's top secret files.
Great job.
How's it going there?
They've finished inputting the PAL codes. So how do we deactivate them?
Okay, you see the override system that the President was talking about? It can also be used to input the detonation codes. You see, if you insert the keys when the warhead is active, you deactivate it. And if you insert them when it's inactive, it becomes activated. And you can only use the keys once.
Only once, huh?
Yeah, you better get started. We don't have much time.
But it takes 3 keys, right? I've only got one of them.
Hold on a minute. You see, that's the trick. You already have all 3 keys.
Hostia, es verdad.
What are you talking about?
The card key is made of a shape memory alloy.
Shape memory alloy?
Yes. It's a material that changes shape at different temperatures. The key is made out of it.
This card key?
Yeah. The card key changes shape at different temperatures.
So this key is actually 3 keys in one. Clever.
Can you see the input terminals in the center of the control room?
I see them.
Those 3 laptop terminals are for the emergency input. There should be a symbol on each screen. Each symbol corresponds to a different key. Input the keys in order from left to right. The left one's for the room temperature key. See the symbol? Next to that goes the low temperature key. The one on the right is the high temperature key.
Okay, I got it. First, I change the shape of the card, and then I input them in order, right?
That's right. All you do is insert the card keys. After you insert the key into the module, a hard disk reads the information contained on it. Once you've finished with all 3 terminals, the code input process is complete. But here's the thing. You can only use the key 3 times. It's an emergency system. It's only meant to be used once.
The world is riding on that key, Snake.
Who's that?
Damn!
Dice que la llave.
Key fell in the drainage ditch.
Snake, this is bulletproof glass. There's no way in. I'll enjoy watching you die.
Snake, you've got to get that key.
Que de verdad. Para la máquina se supone que es un paquetillo. Ah. Adiós. Y no puedes subir las escaleras, en plan. Por ahí no sé pasar, güey. Ahora abajo habrá gente, seguramente, otra vez. Ahora otra vez. ¿Bomba? ¿Qué? Me acabo de quedar flipadísimo, vamos. Que antes pasa por ahí y no había nada, ahora pasa, sí. Ah, vale, que para cada uno es que va cambiando la localización. Mira, ¿dónde está la puta llave, tío? Aquí. Me creía que era la bomba que había explotado, tío. Que es al azar, tío. En fin. Cositas. ahí todavía, tío?
PAL code number 1 confirmed.
Los otros han desaparecido, ¿eh? Se habla poquísimo.
Awaiting PAL code number 2.
Okay, that takes care of PAL code number 1. Now, PAL number 2. Freeze the key.
Vale, mejor. Mucho mejor. Mira, ¿por qué hace ese camino así, tío? Joder, tío, por ir con las famas, tío. Parece falsísimo. Parece muy falso que por ir con las famas haya pasado eso. Parece increíblemente falso, tío. Me tenía que quitar las famas para hacer eso. Es bueno, pues eso. Todo esto es para alargar el juego, ¿eh? Es completamente innecesario, vamos. Pero si no hacen eso, el juego dura nada. Claro, el paseíto me tengo que dar es bueno. También es verdad que el paseíto me tengo que dar así pasando boss fight, que no sé qué, que no sé cuánto, pero coño. Aquí no es suficiente frío, tío. Pregunto, ¿eh? Me queda aquí un ratito. No, ya me lo pareció una cámara frigorífica. Tipo, ¿dónde está aquí, tío? ¿Tengo que mover o algo o qué? Tanto tiempo no, espérate. A ver si era más para atrás. Aquí va a ser. ¿Ve? En fin. A ver cuánto aguanta. Para llegar solo necesito... Chaff. Vale. ¿Me aguantará mucho tiempo? Coño. Liquid, tío. Joder. Snake y las escaleras, tío. Me he cargado antes las cámaras y vuelven a estar. No, se había puesto rojo y digo, no puede ser que se haya puesto, se haya quitado el frío ya.
Awaiting pal code number 3.
Okay, there goes pal code number 2. Next comes pal number 3. Warm the key.
Que nada más que con el calor ordenado ya tendría que haber cambiado de forma. Pero no seré yo quien diga lo contrario. Podrían hacerlo bastante más difícil. Que se te ven las cámaras, se cierra la puerta y no puedes volver a entrar en un rato. O tienes que hacer algo, que si... hecho, que si... Hablado de las cámaras, pero tiene un tío ahí también. O que si hecho, que si te ven nota ese, buah, se cierra la otra puerta. Podrían hacer más jodido. Realmente. Como todo esto es tan fácil en comparación con el Directo, que es meter por meter. Shaft, hostia, gracias. Esto que han puesto zordado aquí es una mentira como un camión de grande, vamos. Esto lo hacen para ponerte lo difícil, supongo. Hijos de puta, tío. ¿Cómo son, eh? Te ponen enemigos ahí por la cara. Hostias. Y verá toda la huerta, ¿cómo va a ser? Vamos, esto todo rushes y ya está, pero coño. Tres años después, vamos, con todo este tiempo de espera se me ha enfriado, vamos. Ay, sí, se me ha enfriado, que ahora tengo que calentar. Y yo, hola. Es infinito.
Snake, it's about Naomi Hunter.
Then you should talk to the Colonel. He's looking into it.
Turn your monitor off.
Okay, it's off. No one else can hear us. Go ahead.
Sorry. but I didn't want the Colonel to hear.
Okay, so what's up?
I've got a good friend in the Pentagon.
Yeah?
He's the one who told me about it. It looks like the DIA recently developed a new type of assassination weapon.
An assassination weapon?
Snake, have you ever heard of something called Fox Dye?
No.
Los
Fox
ahorita,
dye.
madre mía,
Liquid and the
eso
others
no
were
te la
talking
rato.
about it.
Yeah.
Cuanta haga esta
It's some
puede ser
kind
que
of
pare.
virus that
Se
targets
va a hacer muy
specific
pesado.
people. I don't know all the details, but
What are you trying to say?
it's too similar.
What is?
The cause of death. Didn't the Arms Tech president and the DARPA chief, I mean, Decoy Octopus, die of something that looked like a heart attack?
Yeah.
Well, apparently, Fox Dye kills its victims by simulating a heart attack.
No. You're telling me that Naomi was behind it?
Snake, try to remember. Did Naomi give you some kind of injection?
The nanomachines.
Ahí lo tiene.
She was in the best position to have done it, but I don't know what her motive was.
Does the Colonel know?
I'm not sure. But he still hasn't questioned her.
Okay. I'll ask him myself. Colonel, what's new with the Naomi situation?
I just placed Naomi under arrest.
Arrest?
She was sending coded messages towards the Alaskan base. I didn't want to believe it, but she must be working with the terrorists.
Are you sure?
I'm afraid so. She's being interrogated now.
What kind of interrogation?
Well, I'd like to avoid the rough stuff, but we don't even have any sodium pentothal here.
Call me if you find out anything.
So it's
Tortura,
true, isn't
básicamente.
it?
Naomi. I can't believe it.
That means the Fox Dye vaccine must be around somewhere.
Listen, I've got bigger things to worry about.
But Snake, you might be infected too, you know.
All I can do is leave it up to the Colonel.
Vale, por eso estaba haciendo tan largo, ¿no? La carga está aquí, para la llamada. Supongo que es infinito, ¿no? No lo recuerdo antes tan largo. Ay, te queda a tirar y no de pega un puño. You know. Hostia. Hay cosas que no llego a usar nunca, ¿eh? Increíble. Y aquí está ya lo otro. Vale, perfecto. Ah, vale. Nice. Aquí dentro va gratis. Parece que hace bastante calor, ¿no? Si me meto en la lava. Joder. ¿Cuántas horas de calor necesita esto, tío? Vale, ya. Vamos. Serio, ahora tengo que pasar por el frío. Cositas. Yo espero que ahora por codec no me llamen porque rompería el clima por completo, tío. Siempre tiempo para una buena ración de pene. Hombre. Ve mucho más rápido. Va. Esto para hacer este trocito de mierda, tío. Todo ese tiempo perdido. Pues si te da la torreta posiblemente tarde más. En fin. Yo supongo que la tarjeta aguantará todo el camino bien, sin ser increíblemente difícil. Pero es que ya hace frío y ahora mismo está pasando frío la tarjeta. Y se va a volver a su posición normal. Pero bueno. Y lo hace en 0, tío, venga. No podría haber hecho una hoguerita ahí dentro, tío. Joder, esto rompe el
Snake,
clima, tío.
can you hear me? It's Naomi.
Naomi? What the hell?
Campbell and the others are busy right now. I'm on a different codec.
Naomi, is what the Colonel says true?
Yes. But not everything I said was a lie.
Who are you?
I don't know myself. I don't know my real name or even what my parents looked like. I bought all my identification. But my reason for getting into genetics was true.
Because you want to know yourself, right?
That's right. I want to know where I came from. My age, my race, anything.
Naomi.
I was found in Rhodesia sometime in the 80s. A dirty little orphan.
Rhodesia? What's now known as Zimbabwe?
Yes. Rhodesia was owned by England until 1965, and there were lots of Indian laborers around. That's probably where I got my skin color from, but I'm not even sure about that.
Naomi, you're too worried about the past. Isn't it enough to understand who you are now?
Understand who I am now? Why should I? No one else tries to understand me.
La
I
música.
was alone for so long, until I met my big brother. And him.
Your big brother?
Yes.
Big Boss.
Frank Yeager.
Uy.
What?
He was a young soldier when he picked me up near the Zambezi River. I was half dead from starvation, and he shared his rations with me. Yes, Frank Yeager. The man who you destroyed was my brother and my only family.
No. Gray Fox?
We survived that hell together, Frank and I. He protected me. He's my one connection. The only connection I have to my past.
And he brought you back to America?
No. I was in Mozambique when he came.
Who is he? You mean Big Boss?
Yes. He brought us to this land of freedom, this America. And then he and my brother went back to Africa to continue the war.
Puto Big Boss. Qué
That's
grande.
when it happened. You killed my benefactor and sent my brother home a cripple. I vowed revenge and joined Foxhound. I knew it was my best chance to meet you, and I prayed for the day that I would.
So, were your prayers answered?
Yes. I waited 2 long years.
To kill me? Is that all you cared about?
Yes. That's
No
right.
creo que ahora te hagan algo y
2
te hagan
years.
repetir todo el
You were
proceso, ¿no? Porque
all
los
I've
mato.
thought about for 2 long years. Like some kind of twisted obsession.
Do you still hate me?
Not exactly. I was partly wrong about you.
What about Liquid and the others?
I'll have my revenge on them too.
Naomi, you didn't kill that doctor too, did you? The one that used Grey Fox for his genome experiments?
Dr. Clark? No. That was my brother. Afterwards, I covered it up and helped him hide out.
So that ninja, I mean Grey Fox, he's come here to kill me?
I don't think so. I think he just came here to fight you. I wasn't sure before, but now I think I understand. A final battle with you. That's all he lives for. I'm sure of it.
Fox? No. Naomi, tell me something.
About Fox Die? Fox Die is a type of retrovirus that targets and kills only specific people. First, it infects the macrophages in the victim's body. Fox Die contains smart enzymes created through protein engineering. They're programmed to respond to specific genetic patterns in the cells.
Those enzymes recognize the target's DNA?
Right. They respond by becoming active and using the macrophages. They begin creating TNF-epsilon.
Huh?
It's a type of cytokine, a peptide which causes cells to die.
Dios, madre mía, cómo
The
rompe esto, tío.
TNF-epsilon is
Que acabe
carried
de
along the
meter
bloodstream to the
la
heart,
tarjeta
where
y
they
entonces que le
attach to the
expliquen.
TNF receptors in the heart cells.
En plan, ahora mismo tiene la tarjeta caliente, ¿qué pasa?
They cause a heart attack?
The heart cells suffer a shock and undergo an extreme apoptosis. Then, the victim dies.
Apoptosis? You mean the heart cells commit suicide? Naomi,
What?
you must have programmed that thing to kill me too, right? Do I still have time? Naomi, I don't blame you for wanting me dead, but I can't go yet. I still have a job to do.
Listen, Snake. I'm not the one who made the decision to use Fox Die.
Huh? You weren't?
Coronel.
You were injected with Fox Die as a part of this operation. I just wanted to let you know that. No, that's not the whole truth.
Joder. ¿Eh? Está
The
siempre
real
igual.
thing I wanted to tell you was... Snake,
Hey, what are you doing?
Snake!
Naomi!
Snake, I can't allow Naomi to make any more unauthorized transmissions.
What?
Naomi's been removed from this operation.
What happened to Naomi? What did she mean when she said that Fox Die was a part of this operation? Colonel, let me talk to her.
I won't. She's under arrest.
Colonel!
Coronel, dame un
double-crossed
capullo.
me.
Snake, there's no time for that. Right now, your job is to stop Metal Gear. Okay, Snake?
Gracias. Sigue calentita, ¿no? Claro. Una charla de 10 minutos, calentita todavía. Entonces me dará tiempo sobra de llegar. Digo yo. ¿En serio? Tremendos cabrones. Tremendos cabrones, como me han hecho esperar, tío. Y las puertas no las escuchan abrir, ¿sabes? Vale, vale mantenerse a la tarjeta, ¿eh? Vale. Está calentita. Pues que me queda nada para llegar. Y como Snake parece, tampoco tiene mucho sentido Hola, Snake. Mucho sentido de la prisa. Vamos, es una escalera la primera. Wow. De verdad, con el mismo control a pegar y para las escaleras, tío. Miserísimos. Aquí estará en nota este, ¿no? Sí. ¿En serio? Vamos a ver por qué. Nada, pues va a morir. Ya está. Ahora veo dónde coño reaparezco. Espero que después de la salita. Que tío, si me cargué las cámaras antes, tío. No tendrían que reaparecer. Eso es para dar por culo, tío. Y en ningún momento te dicen que ahí te vaya a soltar un mundo, tío. Joder. Flota, venga. Joder. 1000 años.
No, why?
Te trolearon, güey.
I deactivated it.
Thank you, Snake. Now the detonation code is completed. Nothing can stop Metal Gear now.
Ah, que este es un hijo de puta también.
Master, what's going on?
You found the key, and even activated the warhead for us, too. I really must express my gratitude. Sorry to have involved you in that silly shape memory alloy business.
What are you talking about?
We weren't able to learn the DARPA chief's code. Even with Mantis' psychic powers, he couldn't read his mind. Then
Está usando el
Ocelot
teclado.
accidentally killed him during the interrogation.
Pero te dice,
In
¿otra
other
vez?
words,
No.
we weren't able to launch the nuclear device, and we were all getting a little worried. Without the threat of a nuclear strike, our demands would never be met.
What do you mean?
Without the detonation codes, we had to find some other way. That's when we decided you might prove useful, Snake.
What?
First, I thought we might get the information from you, Snake, so I had Decoy Octopus disguise himself as the DARPA chief. Unfortunately, Octopus didn't survive the encounter, thanks to Fox Die.
You mean you had this plan from the beginning, just to get me to input the detonation code?
Huh? You didn't think you made it this far by yourself, did
Creo que
you?
queda poco,
Who the
tío.
hell are you?
In any case, the launch preparations are complete. Once the world glimpses the power of this weapon, the White House will have no choice but to surrender the Fox Die vaccine to me. Their ace in the hole is useless now.
Ace in the hole? What the?
The Pentagon's plan to use you was already successful in the torture room. Snake, you're the only one who doesn't know. Ah, poor fool.
Who are you anyway?
I'll tell you everything you want to know. If you come where I am, that is.
Where are you?
Very close by.
Snake, that's not Master Miller.
Campbell, you're too late.
Master Miller's body was just discovered at his home. He's been dead for at least 3 days. I didn't know because my codec link with Master was cut off. But Mei Ling said his transmission signal was coming from inside the base.
So who is it?
Snake, you've been talking to
Me, dear brother.
Ah, Liquid.
Liquid. How the... You've served your purpose. You
En fin.
may die now.
Vale, la idea que es cargarme cristal o qué. Vale, ahí no. Ahí tampoco. Joder. ¿Qué coño tengo que hacer, tío? Ya. ¿Qué se supone que tengo que hacer, tío? Vamos a ver, chicos. ¿Qué se supone que tengo que hacer? ¿Morir o qué? ¿Tengo que morir? No sé qué coño tengo que hacer, ¿eh? ¿Morir? No sé qué tengo que hacer, tío.
Snake. What happened? Snake. Snake!
Thank you.
La verdad es que no tengo ni puta idea, ¿eh? Pelazo, lo sé, pero deja de pasar. El objetivo de todo esto es... No. Eso no. Tío, que eso parece una puta puerta, tío. Ve. Al mapa, tío. coño se supone que tengo que hacer, tío? Tiene que haber algo que no estoy viendo. Ahí. Ya. No sé qué tengo que hacer, ¿eh? No, que se fuma un cigarrito. Yo qué sé, tío. El Shaft no creo que haga nada, ¿no? ¿Cómo se supone que salgo de aquí, tío? No lo pillo, tío. Sea lo que sea, no lo pillo.
Snake! Snake!
No lo pillo, tío. Vale, eso está hecho. Si la tarjeta se me va a enfriar, tío.
Think.
Voy a tener que mirarlo, tío. Me da mucha rabia, pero es que no tengo ni puta idea. Que esto es típico, antiguamente lo mirabas en la guía, tío. Pues mi guía es internet. Como sea esto, me cago en los putísimos muertos, ¿eh? Me parecería muy fuerte que esta sea la solución.
Snake, that's bulletproof glass. You can't break it with an ordinary weapon.
Can't you open the security lock here?
I'll try. Just hold on for a minute.
Come on, hurry up already.
Hang on.
I'm out of time.
Just hold on a little longer.
Otacon,
Almost there. Hold on.
¿En serio esto es, tío?
Otacon. Almost there.
Vale, ya sé.
Hold on.
Ya es porque no. Lo llamo otra vez.
Otacon.
Súper tóxico.
Almost.
Vale, pues todo eso porque no. Ya tengo que esperar.
I hacked into security. Snake, I'm opening the door.
Qué grande. ¿Eh? ¿Qué haces ahí? ¿Y el ruidicito que te pone? Se había vuelto loca la ración.
Liquid! Snake!
Ah, que es Liquid. Joder, iba sin camiseta, me quería que era el otro. Creo que lo voy a dejar aquí. 2 horas y media, tío.
Why did you disguise yourself as master?
So I could manipulate you more easily.
¿Cuánto se
And
estabilice
you
todo?
performed quite well,
Ahora
I
media hora de
must say.
cinemática.
Although the boys at the Pentagon are probably saying the same thing.
What the hell are you talking about?
Following orders blindly with no questions asked, you've lost your warrior's pride and become nothing more than a pawn, Snake.
What?
Stopping the nuclear launch, rescuing the hostages, it was all just a diversion.
A diversion?
The Pentagon only needed for you to come into contact with us. That's what killed the Arms Tech president and decoy octopus.
You don't mean...
That's right. You were sent here to kill us so they could retrieve Metal Gear undamaged, along with the bodies of the Genome soldiers. From the beginning, the Pentagon was just using you as a vector to spread Fox dye.
Fox dye? It can't be. Are you telling me Naomi was working with the Pentagon?
They thought she was, but it seems that Dr. Naomi Hunter couldn't be controlled so easily.
What?
We've got a spy working in the Pentagon. He reported that Dr. Hunter altered Fox Dye's program just before the operation, but no one knows how or why.
I wonder... Maybe they arrested her so they could find out the answer to that.
No doubt. But I had no idea she was motivated by such petty revenge. We still don't know what changes she made to Fox Dye's program. Oh well, it doesn't matter. I've already added the Fox Dye vaccine to my list of White House demands.
There's a vaccine?
There must be, but that woman is the only one who really knows. Anyway, it might prove to be unnecessary.
Why's that?
You were successful in coming into contact with all of us, so we must have all been exposed to the virus. It's true that the Arms Tech president and decoy octopus were killed by Fox Dye. But Ocelot, myself, and you, the carrier,
Vaya, que tiene
were
COVID.
apparently unaffected.
Tienes
A
COVID,
bug in
Liquid.
the virus's programming.
Could be. In any case, if it doesn't kill you, then I'm not worried either. After all, our genetic code is identical.
So it's true. You and I are...
Yes, twins. But we're not ordinary twins. We're twins linked by cursed genes. Les enfants terribles.
Buena pronunciación.
You're fine. You got all the old man's dominant genes. I got the flawed recessive genes. Everything was done so that you would be the greatest of his children. The only reason I exist is so they could create you.
I was the favorite, huh?
That's right. I'm just the leftovers of what they used to make you. Can you understand what it's like to know that you're garbage since the day you were born? But...
Vaya, es de en medio. Ese tío es de en medio. Totalmente.
So that's why you're so obsessed with Big Boss. Some warped kind of love.
Love? It's hate! He always told me I was inferior, and now I'll have my revenge! You should understand me, brother. You killed our father with your own hands! You stole my chance for revenge!
Joder, la que
Now
está liando por
I'll
eso.
finish the work that father began. I will surpass him. I will destroy him.
You're just like Naomi.
Well, I'm not like you. Unlike you,
I'm proud of the destiny that is encoded into my very genes.
He silenciado otra vez, tío, y no tengo. Llevo sin tener silenciador desde el principio del juego. Creo que es el final ya, tío. Me voy a terminar porque es que pelear contra el Metal Gear es el final, tío. Eso es el final. Como sea el final ya, 11 horas y media, nabo, How Long to Be. Que sí que había un par de cositas que la he mirado, wow. Una ha sido porque no me di cuenta leyendo el diálogo, y la otra ha sido porque no he caído, casi ahora. Y contra el Desi, contra el Psycho Mantis. Con la Mantis psicópata. Nunca supe cómo se dije. Se dijo. No sé ni hablar, tío. Mira, a ver. Tengo people aquí, ¿o no? Ah, pues no. No sé dónde coño son mis padres, entonces. Mejor. ¿Esto es la batalla ya? Vale. Y ahora yo que se supone que tengo que hacer. ¿Stinger a tope o qué? No, espérate. Correr es lo que tengo que hacer. Obviamente no tengo ni putísima idea. Bueno, menos mal que a mí me pasa el mismo efecto que le pasa a los NPC. Lo mismo que le pasa a los NPC, que le das una vez y ya no le puedes dar más. Si me meto aquí abajo no me puede dar. ¿En serio? Eso no le hace daño, tío. ¿Qué le hace daño a esto? Pregunta seria. De todo lo que yo tengo. La Shaft no creo que haga nada. Yo la deja de moverme, ¿no? Ya focus. Ya focus. Vale, el Stinger no le hace nada. El Nikita no me deja usarlo. Vamos a dar. Vale. Parece ser que sí le hace daño, pero a su manera. Yo, ¿cómo esquivo los misiles, tío? No le doy, ¿eh? No le doy, no le doy. Ah, vale, que le tengo que dar ahí. Vale, 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 pues mátame. Mátame, mátame. Creo que solo le puedes dar en un punto, tío, para hacerle daño. Vale. Nice. Vale, eso ha sido un poco precipitado, ¿no? Vale, ahora. Ay, Nikita se lo pulsa. Me siento. La verdad es que muy bien no entiendo el daño, ¿eh? Cómo va. Obviamente. Es como que hay veces que sí le hago daño y veces que no, ¿no, tío? Estaba a 3 kilómetros, ¿eh? Yo es que le enganché. La verdad es que no tengo ni puta idea de cómo hacerlo, ¿eh? Ah, vale, que tiene fijación, vale. Plan, sé que el Stinger tiene fijación. Lo que no sabía es que se fija también al Metal Gear. Ah, vale, y ahora cuando está lanzando misiles no le puedo dar. Vale. Pero cuando saco las metralletas creo que sí. Que cuando me está lanzando misiles no le puedo dar. No sé si es por distancia o es por los misiles. Tengo que ir probando cosas. Voy a estar muriendo hasta que me dé cuenta de cómo va la batalla. Pero deja de agacharte, hijo de puta. Está muy guapo, pero también es muy hijo de puta ese juego, ¿eh? Las cosas como son. Nada, ¿eh? Yo, que eso te ve me parece tan injusto. Mira, ¿ves? No lo puedes esquivar. Es decir, entonces me tengo que esconder aquí atrás. Y también te da. Un poco injusto, ¿no, tío? Mira, me va a dar. Aquí también me da. Seguro. Mira. Te dan todos lados donde te pongas, tío. Vale. ¿Y la fijación cómo va, tío? Creo que debo estar no lejos, porque Leo me va a meter con los misiles. Si estoy cerca ya no me puede meter. Y ahora lo que pasa es que saca enlace. Vale. Vale, parece ser que le tengo que dar ahí. Vale. Pues me voy a quedar cerca, que no me dé con los misiles. Me da que spamear con el enlace. Y entonces le spameo ahí, tío. Y a tanquear. Tanquear como unos bicharracos. Porque creo que se le dio ahí. Bueno. Tanqueármelo como un hijo de puta. ¡Vamos! Súper fácil, tío. Para que hay que investigar, tío. O saberlo de antes. Es la ruedecita esa que hay ahí, donde está ahora mismo Don Kalahari, justo abajo. Que no sé si estás viendo esto en YouTube. Suscríbete, dale like, comenta. No, hombre. Toca puya, ¿eh? Pero sería guapo. Por si alguien ha llegado hasta aquí, pues un grande, tío. Yo no sé quién coño va a querer. Cuando a... ¿Qué coño hace aquí Grey Fox? ¿Cuánta puto metaría hacer eso? Joder, la juega. Que es un juego un poco viejo. Un poco que nadie busca para verlo. Todos los speedruns no se ven a nadie. Dios, Grey Fox. Por fin se le ve la carita. Aunque ya esto es el final, creo. Yo creo que es el final. En teoría Liquid no moría en Shadow Moses, ¿no? En el accidente. O moría Liquid y es en otro. Ya se va a terminar el juego, creo. Vamos, y no se termina, me cago en la muerte.
What about Naomi? She's hell-bent on taking revenge for you. Naomi? You're the only one who can stop her.
No, I can't.
Why?
Because I'm the one who killed her parents.
Vaya.
I was young then, and couldn't bring myself to kill her too.
Vaya
I
plot
felt
twist.
so bad that I decided to take her with me. I raised her like she was my own blood to soothe my guilty conscience. Even now she thinks of me as her brother.
Fox.
From the outside, we might
Y el otro disparando detrás, liándola.
brother and sister, but every time I looked at her, I saw her parents' eyes staring back at me. Tell her for me.
tell her that I was the one who did it. There you are.
Mira. Disparando por disparar. Casualmente le ha dado tiempo justo a contando la historia.
Here's a final present from deep throat.
Garganta profunda, es que me encanta.
I'll stop it from moving.
Queda enfocado ese. Vale, sigue la pelea. Oh, ya me lo he hecho, tío, no me hagas hacer otra vez. Vale, pues se me ha dado el lazo de la ya se la ha metido un brazo menos serio.
In the Middle East, we don't hunt foxes, we hunt jackals. Instead of foxhounds, we use royal harriers.
Fox.
How strong is that exoskeleton
Es
of
muy
yours?
vasto también que meta escucho, vaya.
Are you just going to
Metal Gear.
sit by and watch him die?
Joder, porque no me ha dado esa railgun a mí antes.
Fox is more dangerous than a jackal. Destroy the radome.
Grande Grey.
Impressive.
Ahora me toca
You're
hacer a eso.
indeed worthy of the code name Fox, but now you're finished.
No! Fire the stinger!
Fox, can you really shoot? You'll kill him too.
Now! In front of you, I can finally die. After Zanzibar,
Vale, espérate, es que tengo que esperar que hable.
taken from the
Tengo que esperar que hable. Para
neither
disparar.
truly alive nor truly dead. An undying shadow in a world of light. But soon, soon, it will finally end.
¿Ya por qué no ha disparado? ¿Por qué no dispara?
Snake, we're not tools of the government or anyone else. Fighting was the only thing I was good at.
¿Por qué no me dejaba disparar?
At least I always fought for what I
Supongo que
believed
querría que
in.
dispare con el teclado. Como
Snake,
con Psycho.
farewell.
Ya, este me lo he hecho. No me hagas hacerme otra vez, ¿no? ¿Por qué no? Lo hace como si fuera un dinosaurio. Por culo, tío. Y solo se ha ido a dar por culo. El trabajito me costó hacer la pelea contra él.
He prayed for death, and it found him.
La más dura para mi gusto.
You
La
can't
más
protect
injusta y más dura.
anyone, not even
Que después
yourself.
esto es fácil, para que tienes que saber todo lo que hace.
Die!
Muerto. Otra vez. Es decir, otra vez tiene la vida a tope y otra vez me lo toca hacer. Esto es falsísimo. Hiper mega injusto. Era donde le toque da, tío. ¿Dónde coño tengo que disparar ahora? Si es que ya está hecho. Esto es muy falso, tío. Me lo he tanqueado antes, me lo he hecho y ahora tengo que volver a hacérmelo. Venga, hombre. ¡Ah! Espérate, que empieza la batalla desde el principio. Esto es muy falso, tío. Aquí no paso yo ni de coña, vamos. No, ¿por qué te pones para otro lado? Hijo de puta, tío. Eso me va a dar, obviamente. Y esa no le doy, tío. da? Sí, tú speedrunners, tío, en este juego, no sé por qué. No tengo idea. Como tienes que hacer todo tan rápido. Vamos, esta ha sido muchísimo mejor, ¿eh? Solo me ha dado una vez, o dos, pero solo me ha hecho falta una ración.
Now, in front of you, I can finally die. It's no good. After Zanzibar,
Todo esto me hace comérmelo otra vez, tío.
taken from the battle. Neither truly alive nor truly dead. And undying in shadow in a world of light. No good. But soon, it will finally end.
Parece muy fácil que se dispare. Parece facilísimo. También te digo una cosa. Si puedo guardar aquí a Mei.
Snake, there's nothing I can do to help.
Exacto.
Don't give up.
¿Pero por qué no me ha dicho que he guardado?
Are you hurt, Snake?
Sí. Ahora.
Do it for
He fallado, tío. Estoy haciendo ahora muy mal, ¿eh? Venga, concentración, por favor. Siempre igual, siempre igual. Es una secuencia. Si disparo a la vez que tira el misil, no me da. Eso. Hechizo. ¡Eh! ¡Hostia! ¡Vaya robo! ¡Hombre! Me lo he hecho por segunda vez, vamos. Vaya robo el primero, hermano. Vaya robo. Increíblemente guapo. Vas a notar los años, que es un juego que, como lo decían, fácil en sí. Lo he puesto en normal. Creo que es la segunda dificultad más difícil inicial. Arriba solo estaba extremo, creo. Por lo menos ahora del primero. Voy a chupar la Liquid. Liquid muerto en Outer Heaven. O Shadow Moses, es lo mismo. ¿A qué? Me he hecho 2 veces Metal Gear y el tío que va adentro no muere. Y le he estado pegando basacazos en la puta cara. No muere. Entiendo que haya superpoderes, pero la inmortalidad no puede ser uno de ellos.
A snake. Liquid. You're still alive. I won't die as long as you still live.
Too bad.
It looks like your revolution was a failure.
Just because you've destroyed Metal Gear doesn't mean I'm done fighting.
Fighting? What are you really after?
A world where warriors like us are honored as we once were, as we should be.
That was Big Boss's fantasy.
It was his dying wish. When he was young, during the Cold War, the world needed men like us. We were valued then. We were desired. But things are different now. With all the liars and hypocrites running the world, war isn't what it used to be. We're losing our place in a world that no longer needs us. A world that now spurns our very existence. You should know that as well as I do. After I launch this weapon and get our $1 billion, we'll be able to bring chaos and honor back to this world gone soft. Conflict will breed conflict. New hatreds will arise. Then, we'll steadily expand our sphere of influence.
But as long as there are people, there will always be war.
But the problem is balance. Father knew what type of a balance was best.
Is that the only reason?
Isn't it reason enough for warriors such as us?
I don't want that kind of world.
Ha! You lie!
Oh, you liar.
So why are you here then? Why do you continue to follow your orders while your superiors betray you? Why did you come here? Well, I'll tell you then. You enjoy all the killing. That's why.
What?
Are you denying it? Haven't you already killed most of my comrades?
That
Me
was...
encanta diga camarada. Camarada.
I watched
Es una
your
mezcla.
face when you did it. It was filled with the joy of battle.
You're wrong.
There's a killer inside you. You don't have to deny it. We were created to be that way.
Created?
Les enfants terribles. The terrible children. That's what the project was called. It started in the 1970s. Their plan was to artificially create the most powerful soldier possible. The person that they chose as the model was the man known then as the greatest living soldier in the world.
Big Boss.
But Father was wounded in combat and already in a coma when they brought him in. So they created us from his cells, with a combination of 20th century analog cloning and the super baby method.
Super baby method.
They fertilized an egg with one of Father's cells, and then let it divide into 8 clone babies. Then they transferred the clones to someone's uterus and later intentionally aborted 6 of the fetuses to encourage strong fetal growth. You and I were originally octuplets.
Octuplets?
Yes. The other 6 of our brothers were sacrificed to make us. We were accomplices in murder before the day we were even born. So it was you and I, 2 fertilized eggs with exactly the same DNA. But they weren't finished yet. They used me as a guinea pig to create a phenotype in which all of the dominant genes were expressed. To create you. I got all of the recessive genes. You took everything from me before I was even born. But
Está dañado el chaval.
you and I aren't his only
¿Está la
children.
camiseta? Liquid.
What?
Ahí
The
está.
genome soldiers. They too are his progeny, carrying on his genetic legacy. But they're different. They're digital. With the completion of the Human Genome Project, the mysteries of humanity were laid bare. Thanks to Father's DNA, they were able to identify more than 60 soldier genes responsible for everything from strategic thinking to the proverbial killer instinct. Those soldier genes were transplanted into the members of the next generation special forces. That's how they became the genome soldiers. That's right. The genome soldiers that you've been killing are our brothers with the same genes as ours.
The genome soldiers.
That's right. They are our brothers, created artificially through the alignment of nucleotides to mimic our father's genes. They too are the product of numerous sacrifices.
Sacrifices?
Human experiments! 1991, the Gulf War. The military secretly injected soldiers with the soldier genes. The Gulf War syndrome that hundreds of thousands of returning soldiers complained about was a side effect of it.
Ha! Everyone knows that the Gulf War syndrome was caused by exposure to depleted uranium used in the anti-tank rounds.
That was just a cover story issued by the Pentagon. First they tried to say it was post-traumatic stress disorder, then chemical or biological weapons. The poison gas detection units and the anti-sarin injections, they were all just a cover-up of the secret genetic experiments.
So then, the so-called Gulf War babies that have been reported by Gulf War veterans are...
Yes. They too are our brothers and sisters.
So the genome soldiers mean that the experiments were a success?
Success? Don't be a fool. They're a complete failure. We are on the verge of extinction.
What?
Have you ever heard of the asymmetry theory? Nature tends to favor asymmetry. Those species which have gone extinct all show signs of symmetry. The genome soldiers suffer from the same problem, signs of symmetry. So do I. As do you. That's right. We are all on the verge of death at the genetic level. We don't know when or what type of disease will occur. That's why we need the old man's genetic information.
You want Big Boss's DNA so you can save your family? It's very touching.
In nature, family members don't mate with each other, and yet they help each other to survive. Do you know why? It increases the chance that their genes will be passed on to a new generation. Altruism among blood relatives is a response to natural selection. It's called the selfish gene theory.
You're telling me that your genes are ordering you to save the genome soldiers?
You can't fight your genes. It's fate. All
Vaya
living things
gilipollas.
are born for the sole purpose of passing on their parents' genes. That's why I'll follow what my genes tell me. And then I'm going to go beyond. In order to break the curse of my heritage.
Las fumadas que se pegaron para este
And to
juego.
do that, first, I will kill you. Look behind you!
Meryl! Is she alive?
I'm not sure. She was alive a few hours ago. Poor girl kept calling your name.
Meryl.
Stupid woman. Falling in love with a man who doesn't even have a name.
I have a name.
No! We have no past, no future, and even if we did, it wouldn't be truly ours. You and I are just copies of our father, Big Boss.
Let Meryl go.
As soon as we've finished our business,
Tengo que
we're
pelear contra
almost out
este.
of time.
You're talking about Fox Die.
No. It seems now that the Pentagon knows that Metal Gear is destroyed. They've arrived at a decision. They won't even need a BDA. If you want the details, why don't you ask your precious Colonel Campbell?
Y ahora, lo decía cachando, pero es media
Colonel,
hora de
can you
cinemática.
hear me?
Yes, I'm listening.
What is the Pentagon trying to do? Colonel, answer me.
The Secretary of Defense has taken over active control of this operation. He's on his way there by AWACS.
What for?
To bomb the place.
What?
Not only that, B-2 bombers just lifted off from Galena Air Force Base. They're carrying B-6113 surface-piercing tactical nuclear bombs.
What? Metal Gear is destroyed. Tell the Secretary of Defense.
The Secretary of Defense heard that Naomi double-crossed us, and he's worried about Fox Die. Now that there's no more danger of a nuclear strike from Metal Gear, he's going to do whatever's necessary to cover up the truth of what really happened here.
He's going to drop a nuclear bomb to vaporize all the evidence along with anyone who knows anything.
Don't worry, Snake. I'll stop the nuclear strike.
How?
I may only be a figurehead here, but I'm still officially in command of this mission. If I issue an order to delay the strike, it'll confuse the chain of command and at least buy you some time. It'll give you a chance to escape.
But, Colonel, if you do that...
It's okay, Snake. The truth
Grande,
is,
Coronel.
Foxhound was already the subject of an undercover investigation. Merrill was transferred to this base just before the terrorist attack as a way of manipulating me.
Those bastards.
I'm sorry. They forced me to cooperate in exchange for her life. You better get out of there, Snake.
Pero ahora
Are
lo
you
matan,
sure?
¿no?
It'll be bad for you.
Don't worry. It's the least I can do for you, after all the lies.
Colonel.
I'm ordering them to cancel the bombing run. After that, there's no turning back.
What? What are you doing? What?
Snake!
Mei Ling, what happened to the Colonel?
I don't believe it.
What happened?
Snake, the Colonel!
Roy Campbell has been relieved of duty. This is the Secretary of Defense, Jim Houseman.
Put the Colonel back on.
He's been placed under arrest for leaking top-secret information and for the crime of high treason.
Ridiculous.
Yes, he's a ridiculous man. He truly believed that he was in command of this operation.
Vaya.
You bastard.
Otro plot
There
twist.
won't be a speck of evidence left. I'm sure the President would want the same thing.
President ordered this?
President is a busy man. I have complete authority here.
How do you plan on explaining a nuclear attack on Alaska to the media?
Don't worry. We've prepared a convincing cover story. We'll simply say that the terrorists exploded a nuclear device.
Smart.
Muy
You'll be
fácil, vaya.
murdering
no pasa
everyone
nada.
here. The scientists, the genome army, everyone.
Donald, the DARPA chief, is already dead.
So, you didn't mean to kill the DARPA chief
Supongo.
after all.
He
Plantones
was
de
my
DARPA.
friend.
And you could care less about what happens to everybody else, huh?
Well, if you give me the optic disc, I might consider saving them.
What are you talking about?
Metal Gear's test data. Donald was supposed to bring it back.
I don't have it.
I see. Oh well, that's okay. You two are an embarrassment from the 1970s. Our country's dirty little secret. You can't be allowed to live. Well, the bombs will be dropping soon, and you two have a lot of catching up to do. Farewell.
There's no way out for us. Let's finish this before the airstrike.
¿Otra pelea? Después de media hora, tío.
You stole everything from me. Only your death can satisfy me. Only your death can return to me what is rightly mine. She'll make a beautiful sacrifice for our final battle. Do you see this? It will be the time limit for our final battle. This nuclear module is set to detonate at the precise moment of her death. If you win, you might still be able to save her.
Joder, y me container.
You could enjoy one brief moment of love before the end.
Me han quitado 15 segundos por la cara.
If you cross this line, you fall. At this height, it will kill even you.
20 segundos. 25 segundos de batalla, tío. Me han quitado. 30 ya, tío. Madre mía.
Have at you, Snake.
Me ha hecho un poco zorra. Uy. Hostia. Ah, vale, vale, que me puedo caer ahí. Joder.
Nice shot!
Nice shot. Eso no sé dónde se conte. Falsísimo. ¡Eh! Estos mochos se ha convertido en un Tekken. También te lo digo. Soy un puto Tekken, tío. Tekken pero sin combos. El único combo es el círculo. Estás muerto, estás muerto. ¡Eh! ¡Eh! Tremendamente falso eso, ¿no? Uf. Chuparla, tío.
Meryl.
Pero huye. Está muerta. No.
Snake, is that you? Snake, oh, you're alive. Thank God.
Meryl.
¿Por qué no vais?
Meryl, are you okay?
No sé.
Are you okay? Is that all you can say?
Meryl, it must have been terrible.
Oh, it wasn't that bad.
Momento
I
súper
didn't give in to the
innecesario.
torture,
Torture?
and things even worse than that. I was fighting too, just like you.
You're a strong woman.
Fighting them made me feel closer to you. I felt like
Totalmente
you were there
innecesario cuando
with
han
me.
tirado una bomba nuclear.
It
Y no hay
gave me
tiempo.
the strength to go on,
Pero bueno. No
but
sé,
I was
chico.
scared.
I'm sorry.
Don't say that. But it made me realize something. During all the pain and shame, there was one thing I was sure of. A single hope that I held on to.
Mira,
And that hope
que es Snake.
kept me alive.
Solid.
Snake, I wanted to see you again.
Meryl. That's my Kodak.
Snake, it's me.
Otacon, good news. Meryl's okay.
All right. You saved her, man. Good job.
I got some bad news, too. We're about to be bombed.
Oh, boy. I guess we're considered expendable.
Is there a way out of here?
A way out? Yeah. You can take the loading tunnel to the surface. There's a parking garage right next to you. The tunnel leads from there to the surface.
The door in front?
No. It's a small entrance to the west of that door.
How about the security?
I just unlocked it. Who do you think you're talking to? I'll take care of security along your escape route, too.
What are you going to do?
Me? I'll stay here.
Are you crazy?
I need a little more time to take care of your escape route.
But
Unlocking the security doors is difficult work. Only I can do it.
Venga, Otacon se va sacrificando.
Don't
Si
worry.
vive, ¿no, tío?
I'm staying here. It's my own decision.
Otacon, this is a hardened shelter, but they're going to use a surface-piercing nuclear bomb. It won't hold.
I'm through regretting the past. Life isn't all about loss, you know. Snake, I'm a complete person now. I've found a reason to live.
Good. Don't die on me.
Same to you. Take care of Meryl, okay?
Joder, que de tiempo hablando para que se me ha
Okay,
puto
I
tirar
gotta
una bomba
go.
nuclear, tío.
I promise I'll do something about your escape route.
Thanks.
Thanks?
Ya será un paseíto, ¿no?
Well,
Me
that
pondrán
sounds nice.
enemigos también.
I believe in you.
Thanks, Snake.
Estos
Let's
juegos
get
son...
the hell out of here.
What about him? Where's Otacon?
He's fighting right now. With his old self.
to be the man he wants to be.
He's fighting for us too?
Yeah. And I
Venga,
don't want it to
chico.
be in vain.
Ya se me está haciendo pesado, ¿eh? Todo eso se me está haciendo muy pesado ya.
Meryl.
Snake.
Meryl. It started.
I must be heavy.
Looks like we're not gonna have a love scene after all.
Looks that way.
Pero si estáis perdiendo 200 millones de años, tío. Cago en la puta.
Let's get out of here.
Joder,
Snake, it's
qué
freezing
poca
outside. You need some clothes.
necesidad de correr.
There's my sneaking suit.
Hurry up. Hurry. Looking good, Snake.
¡Es innecesario! Joder. Innecesario el 90% de las cosas
Hurry.
que veo en este juego.
I'll drive.
Vale, 10 minutos.
Damn, a surveillance camera. Damn, no keys. All right, keys. I got it, Snake. Jump in.
¿Me puedo ir? ¿Me puedo ir? ¿Me puedo ir? ¿Dónde estás? Hija de puta. Hija de puta, ¿dónde estás? En el otro. ¡Se ha ido al otro! ¡La cabrona!
Fire that machine gun with your weapon button. Shoot him, Snake. Snake, hold on.
Tremendamente falso ha sido todo, ¿eh? Que morir voy a morir, ¿verdad?
Uh-oh, Snake. Checkpoint. Here they come. We'll never make it. Snake, clear a path. Snake.
La verdad, bastante falso todo, ¿eh? Gracias. Prefiero empezar aquí, la verdad.
I'll drive.
Vale, venga.
Damn, a surveillance camera. Damn, no keys. All right, keys. I got it, Snake. Jump in. Fire that machine gun with your weapon button. Shoot him, Snake. Snake, hold on.
Vale. Vale, tengo raciones. Voy a aguantarlo un poco más. ¡Joder! Con los controles de tanque, tío.
Uh-oh, Snake. Checkpoint. Here they come. We'll never make it. Snake, clear a path. Okay, Snake, let's go.
Grande, ven. Necesitaba el lado derecho, no el izquierdo. Ya nunca va contra mano.
We're not out of the woods yet. Here they come. We'll never make it. Snake, clear a path. You did it, Snake.
No puede esquivar, ¿sabes? A los notas. Tiene que matarlos.
Not yet,
En serio, tío, qué pesadilla. No, si te caes, hasta tú morirías. Pero ese cae y no muere, venga, hombre. Venga, falso. Le estoy dando. Claramente le estoy dando. También te digo, la cámara telita, No le estoy dando ni una hora, tío. ¡Me va a matar! Me mató, tío. Es que es falsísimo, tío, no lo veo. No se ve a dónde van las balas y cuando le estoy apuntando no muere. Me hace empezar desde aquí. Es que qué hijos de puta. Qué hijos de puta se han hecho, tío.
Damn, a surveillance camera. Damn, no keys. All right, keys. I got it, Snake. Jump in. Fire that machine gun with your weapon button. Snake, hold on.
Ahí había otra ración, tío. Que hijos de puta no te la dejan, tío. Que no la veas. Esto va a ser más complicado que antes todavía. Antes lo hice perfecto y aún así me han matado, tío. Pero es que ir a este ni para arriba ni para abajo, Para un lado y para el otro.
Uh-oh, Snake. Check it. Here they come. We'll never make it. Snake, clear a path. Okay, Snake, let's go.
Ni para arriba ni para abajo. Y yo le estaba dando al otro, Que manda pelotas, tío. Manda huevos. Como han hecho el final, que ya te sobra, tío. Ya es en plan tranquilito y ya está, tío.
We'll never make it. Snake, clear a path.
Es muy sobrante toda esta zona, tío.
Get it, Snake.
En plan, la parte en la que aparece el otro, tío. El liquid. Es muy sobrante. En la que te aparezcan tíos y tú sin armas. Todo eso sobra una barbaridad. Muchas cosas que sobran, tío, de final. Tanta conversación, tanta... Y el juego un puto juegazo, pero por eso sobra. Y aquí por mucho le den no se muera. Que Snake no decida dispararle al coche. Nos damos mutuamente. Me da, es que me da cuando yo le he dado ya, tío. No sé dónde es, que está el punto donde le tengo que dar, tío. Que me cago en su putísima madre. Que otra pregunta es dónde están los soldados que me vienen detrás. Aquí no hay salida. Aquí no hay salida. Y los tíos aparecen. Un poco bastante falso también.
I'll drive. Damn, a surveillance camera. Damn, no keys. All right, keys. I got it, Snake. Jump in.
La niñata.
Fire that machine gun. Snake, hold on.
Bastante farzo, tío. Vale, ahora es cuando mejor posicionado voy. Y es que son 9 minutos en teoría que tendré que estar aquí aguantando.
Here they come. We'll never make it. Snake, clear. Okay, Snake, let's go.
Si le pido a Meilin guardar, claro, ¿para qué? ¿Para qué ponértelo medio fácil? ¿Para qué? Ay, al final me quedo atrapado aquí, tío.
We're not out of the woods yet. Here they come. We'll never make it. Snake, clear a path.
Necesita a mí lo que tanquear, cabrón.
Did it, Snake?
Con esta gente y con el, con el liquid no aguanta nada, tío. Te da y te destroza. Quita, tengo la vida. Se perdí bastante, pero bueno.
Not yet, Snake. It's not over yet. Liquid.
Te estaba dando. Que no se ve especialmente bien a dónde estás apuntando. Vale. Este es el punto que yo quería. Y no mueren, no, Taki. Tremendo hijo de puta que no muere, tío.
Look, Snake, daylight. We're gonna crash.
Supongo que eso ya será el final, tío. Otra batalla más, no. Por Dios. 4 horas de directo, tío. Y con 40 minutos de cinemática. En la última media hora. Joder. Qué puta mierda. La Liquid. Estás muerto ya, ¿no, tío? O me va a dejar tranquilo.
Meryl. Are you okay?
Yeah, just a little shook up.
Meryl, can you move?
No, no se puede
It's
mover.
no good. I can't move.
Hay
What
espacio de
happened to
sobra,
Liquid?
tío.
I can't see him either.
Liquid's dead. Uh-oh.
Snake!
Otacon. Hostia, Fox da ahí ahora. ¿En serio? En serio, se ha muerto Fox Die en el último momento o podía haberse muerto antes. ¿En serio?
If he's dead, that means...
Don't say it, Snake.
What happened to the air raid? No stealth bombers in sight.
Snake, can you hear me?
Colonel.
Are you okay?
Colonel, what happened?
The Secretary of Defense has been arrested. Early retirement.
Arrested?
I was able to get into contact with the President. Metal Gear, the training exercise, all of it. It was all the Secretary of Defense
Hijo de puta.
acting alone.
Acting
Tremendo plot
alone?
twist.
What happened to the air raid and the nuclear strike?
The orders were rescinded. The F-117s and the B-2 Spirits have returned to the base. Once again, I have complete authority over this operation.
I see.
Washington isn't stupid enough to use nukes to cover up a few secrets.
I wonder about that.
In any case, the danger's over. Thanks, Snake.
Colonel, you can rest easy. Meryl's fine.
Really? Thanks. Thank you, Snake. Snake, I'm sorry. I kept a lot of things from you.
It's okay, Colonel.
Snake, I'm not a colonel.
Oh, that's right.
I've got a present for you. There's a snowmobile close to you. Mei Ling saw it on the satellite photos. This time of year, the glaciers are pretty calm. You should be able to ride right out of there. I'll bet the boys at the DIA and the NSA never expected you to come home alive.
Me neither. I better not show my face around here.
No danger of that. You two officially died after your Jeep sank into the ocean.
That's not too far from the truth.
Also, there's a helicopter waiting for you on Fox Island.
Dr. Hal Emmerich should be somewhere on the base. I want someone to bring him in.
I understand. Leave it to me.
Okay, Roy. Are you gonna be okay?
¿Te imaginas? Ve tú a
Don't
por él.
worry. I've got an insurance policy. A hard copy of all Mei Ling's data. As long as I've got that, you, me, and Mei Ling will be fine.
The battery on these nanomachines will run out soon. They won't be able to follow us.
I guess we won't meet again.
Don't worry. I'll pay you a visit sometime.
Really? I look forward to that.
Roy, just tell me one thing.
What?
About Fox Die.
Meryl will be fine. She wasn't included in its programming.
What about me? It killed Liquid.
Naomi said that she wants to talk to you face to face about that.
How is she?
Don't worry. Mei Ling is with her right now. I'm switching over to Naomi.
Joder,
Snake,
y
it's
sigue la
me.
historia.
Naomi,
No se acaba.
I heard about my brother.
I'm sorry. But he had one last message he wanted to say to you.
What?
He told me to tell you to forget about him and to go on with your own life.
Frankie said that?
Yeah. He also said he'll always love you. Naomi, your brother just saved you, me, and the whole world. He fought with every ounce of strength in his body.
Maybe.
¡Oh, hostia!
Maybe now he's finally
Mira,
found
patón.
some peace. He wasn't really my brother anymore. Ever since he fought with you in Zanzibar, he's been like a ghost. A ghost looking for a place to die.
Naomi, Liquid died from Fox Die too. What about me? When am I gonna go?
That's up to you.
What do you mean?
Everybody dies when their time is up.
Yeah, so when's mine up?
It's up to you how you use the time left to you. Live, Snake. That's all I can say to you.
En fin.
Each person is born with their fate written into their own genetic code. It's unchangeable, immutable. But that's not all there is to life. I finally realized that. I told you before the reason that I was interested in genes and DNA. Because I wanted to know who I was, where I came from. I thought that if I analyzed my DNA, I could find out who I was, who my parents were, and I thought that if I knew that, then I'd know what path I should take in life. But I was wrong. I didn't find anything. I didn't learn anything. Just like with the genome soldiers, you can input all the genetic information, but that doesn't make them into the strongest soldiers. The most we can say about DNA is that it governs a person's potential strengths, potential destiny. You mustn't allow yourself to be chained to fate, to be ruled by your genes. Humans can choose the type of life they want to live. Snake, whether or not you're in the Fox Die program isn't important. The important thing is that you choose life. And then live. Don't you think, Snake? Don't worry. I'm going to choose life too. Until today, I've always looked for a reason to live. But from here on, I'm going to just live. Genes exist to pass down our hopes and dreams for the future through our children. Living is a link to the future.
¿Qué?
That's how all life works. Loving each other, teaching each other. That's how we can change the world. I finally realized it. The true meaning of life. Thank you, Snake.
Look, I found this.
Let's keep it as a reminder.
Of what? A reminder of a successful mission? Or the first time we met?
A reminder of how to live.
Huh?
Until today, I've lived only for myself. Survival has been the only thing I cared about in my life.
That's not just you. That's how everyone is.
I only felt truly alive when I was staring death in the face. I don't know. Maybe it's written into my genes.
What about now? What do your genes say about your future now?
Maybe it's time I live for someone else.
Someone else?
Yeah. Someone like you.
Oh.
Maybe that's the real way to live.
Precioso.
So, where to, Snake?
David. My name's David.
Okay. So where to, Dave?
I think it's time we look for a new path in life.
A new path?
A new purpose.
Will we find it?
We'll find it.
Venga.
I know we'll find it.
Qué de comentarios que sobran, tío.
What
al final.
Those?
Solo al final, pero bueno.
Caribou. To the Aleutians, the caribou is a symbol of life. It'll be spring here soon.
For us too.
Yeah. Spring brings new life to everything. It's a time for hope. I've lived here a long time, but Alaska has never looked more beautiful. The sky, the sea, the caribou, and most of all,
you.
You.
Opio.
I think I'm gonna like this new life.
Come on. Let's enjoy life.
$26.000, tío. Joder. Cállate, mon. Juegazo, juegazo.
You mustn't allow yourself to be chained to fate, to be ruled by your genes. Humans can choose the type of life they want to live. The important thing is that you choose life. And then live.
Metal Gear Solid.
Yes, sir. The entire unit was wiped out.
Ocelot, ¿no?
Those two are still alive. The Vector? Yes, sir. Fox Die should become activated soon. Right on schedule. Yes, sir. I recovered all of Rex's dummy warhead data. No, sir. My cover is intact. Nobody knows who I really am.
Coronel, ¿no?
Yes, the DARPA chief knew my identity, but he's been disposed of. Yes, the inferior one was the winner after all. That's right. Until the very end, Liquid thought he was the inferior one.
Hostia, es verdad,
Yes,
claro,
sir,
claro.
I agree completely. It
Yo
takes a
pensaba.
well-balanced individual such as yourself to rule the world. No, sir. No one knows that you were the third one, Solidus.
Hostia, Solidus.
What should I do about the woman? Yes, sir. I'll keep her under surveillance. Yes. Thank you. Goodbye.
Liquid es bueno,
Mr.
Solid
President.
malo y Sólido el intermedio. Mis dieces. Hostia, puntuación 9 horas. 11 horas y media, un nabo. 11 horas y media. 11 horas tampoco. Pero bueno, es normal, vale. ¿Me ha salido? ¿Se ha salido el juego y ha vuelto a entrar? ¿Qué coño? Bueno. Se ha como crasheado. Perfecto. Bien.